Vermont is the only state in New England that still prohibits sports betting or sports gambling.
But that could change in the months ahead. State lawmakers looking into the logistics of sports gambling, how it would work in the state. NBC5's Tyler Baronsky live in Montpelier for us tonight with the story.
Yeah, guys, well, sports betting has been an industry that generated over $4 billion in revenue profit, according to Morgan Stanley last year. However, Vermont has yet to pull the trigger in regulating it. Now, they're open to the possibility. This past hour at the State House, the Vermont Sports Betting Study Committee listened to the public testimony, and the general consensus was they're ready to legalize the activity in Vermont. So now the next steps, figuring out the right model approach for the state to take. Across the board, Vermont has been late to the game of legalizing sports betting, but now they're trying to get the edge on the future of the industry.
There are many benefits of legalizing sports betting. One is obviously capturing the tax revenues that the state isn't capturing right now because sports betting is not legal.
A hearing Tuesday started giving the state a home field advantage, discussing the appropriate tax rate and revenue sharing model, as well as the ideal number of operators for a state when looking at Vermont's population size.
You need a tax rate set in statute because you provide certainty to operators who then are going to go through and pursue the licensing process and are able to understand what the value proposition of being in that state is.
Right now, the state is doing what bettors like to call odd shopping, asking questions like, should betting be done online exclusively, or could in-person gambling be an option, which would not follow Vermont's traditional norms?
We don't have 700,000 people, so we have a very small population. It's not a mature market because we don't have the infrastructure of racetracks or casinos. So in his view, we're not going to be a state that's going to do well with many operators if we're looking to bring in a high revenue for the sports betting.
These factors all weigh into the odds of legalizing sports betting.
Based on our analysis, that the legal and regulatory structure is probably the single most important thing for creating a robust market in the state.
The Vermont Sports Betting Committee has been vocal that they want competitive operators, like sportsbooks offering winnable lines people would realistically place bets on, and that somewhere in the 2 to 6 operator range would be the winning ticket for Vermont.